to like drive people insane or something, because I think they have like an approval rating of something in the 20s or 30s. They just are the most irritating people in the world, and frankly, they're anti-Semitic. And I don't say that lightly. Look, I'm not someone who says Israel is unequivocally right and they always do the right thing, and you can never criticize Israel and blah blah blah. No, in fact, I actually think that there's kind of a balance between, Israel, and then there are the Arabs who are there. And also, if you think about it too, it's just like Israel's such a complex place. There's an Israeli nation now. There are Israeli people. If you want to say get rid of the state, you can't really at this point because there are people who exist and who live there. And but also that there are Arabs there, and there should be, in my opinion, a two-state solution. And Israel does some things right and some things wrong. Anyway, so do the Palestinian authorities and all that. But that's besides the point. Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar support a movement called BDS, Boycott, Divestment, Sanctions, which basically is like boycotting Jewish businesses, and it's boycotting Israel, the one Jewish country. And the stupid thing about the whole movement is that most of the people who work in manufacturing and stuff like that who might get impacted by a boycott are Palestinians, so it really doesn't help them. But anyway, it's a very anti-Semitic movement. It calls for the destruction of Israel. And Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib both support that. And Israel has a law that says in 2017 they passed the Knesset saying you can't come to Israel if you support BDS and if you're going to advocate that in Israel, which kind of makes sense. I mean, any country cannot let in people for any reason. That's how sovereignty works. So the U.S. hasn't let in Israeli politicians before. Countries all the time don't let in certain people. The UK does that a lot, and too much in my opinion. But anyway, so Israel says, no, you're not coming. And it's this whole big press, like, bonanza and everything, like, oh my God. And there's quickly a press conference and all these tweets and statements and stuff. And meanwhile, Rashida Tlaib sends a letter to Israel basically saying, hey, can I come visit? My grandmother lives in the West Bank. Here's where she lives. And I wouldn't be promoting BDS. And they say, sure, you can come. Just don't do BDS when you're here. She responds, oh, you have the gall, blah, 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 like basically saying, don't try to tell me what to do and intimidate me. It's just this whole big kind of like trying to get that press attention. It has a very icky feeling, and of course the New York Times is there photographing her grandmother, like, in this cane, this sturdy, and it's just such propaganda. It's ridiculous, and it's an attempt at propaganda, and it sucks, so it's kind of just lame. Just, frankly, it's lame. And all this outrage and everything, and it's like, just relax, okay? If two people weren't let in, one made it, it's just, life is too short for this bullshit, pardon my French, and like, get another hobby. Oh, and then they retweeted this very cringy, kind of on the verge of anti-Semitic tweet that made like the Star of David with the arms of Bibi Netanyahu and Donald Trump, and it just was weird, and the whole thing was bizarre. It's just like, come on, there are bigger issues. It's this tiny strip of land, and I'm not going to get into it. But Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, you are making a lot of people not like the Democratic Party. You're both you're pretty much anti-Semitic. Ilhan Omar, you definitely are. And I don't mean that as a label, but I mean like that's how the things you say are like that, so people can always change. But anyway, and you both believe in stupid stuff like the Green New Deal, but besides that, just get it together. It's really an embarrassment that they're representing us in Congress. Well, thankfully not my district. Okay, take care, adios, see you later.